Hey Rev City family! Growing up, my family had a ton of chickens on our property. When I was little, I used to train them to follow me everywhere I went and even started a chicken daycare for them. I loved having chickens around, and now being moved away with my family of my own, I always enjoy hearing my parents tell stories about them. A few weeks ago, my dad bought a beautiful rooster to add to the clan. The night he came home, he was put safely away in the coop. The next day, I was over at my parents' and noticed the rooster had flown out and was roaming the yard. My dad tried to chase him back into the coop, but he ran off the other way and kept going deeper and deeper into the woods. My dad lost hope and decided to stop looking for him after a while. At that point, we knew the rooster's last days were ahead of him, since he would be facing a nighttime alone with coyotes and hawks all around. 3 days had passed, and we were certain the rooster was never going to come back. But to our surprise, after 3 long days, he was there at the door of the coop, waiting for someone to put him back into safety. The rooster thought being outside of the coop was going to be better and safer, but little did he know it was actually a dangerous place. God's covering is like the chicken coop that we get the privilege to be under, but sometimes the outside world can be tempting, so we venture out by engaging in worldly activities. The enemy can make it seem like choosing worldly activities will be more fun and the better way, but it can lead to feeling empty. Choosing to live God's way will always lead to a fulfilling life. When I think about that rooster, it reminds me of the parable of the prodigal son. The son in the parable left home thinking living out in the world recklessly was the better way, but after realizing his sin, he returned to his father who graciously welcomed him home. Just like God the Father welcomes us home with arms wide open, my dad was ecstatic to see his rooster and welcomed him home, just like the Father is overjoyed when his people return to him. Jeremiah 24:7 says, "I will give them a heart to know me, that I am the Lord. They will be my people and I will be their God, for they will return to me with all their heart." Friends, we may live in this world, but we shouldn't live for this world. We live for a greater kingdom and for a greater king who sits on the throne. He has his arms wide open for his children to return to him.